Hello and welcome to another update video. So as expected, MATIC hit the $1 level, pretty much $1. I told you that $1 and $2, $1 and $3 will probably be the support level. That was the next target after we dropped below $1 and 30. We've come down very impulsively. We had that head and shoulders play out that we talked about in the previous videos. We had a head and shoulders. We also had here this ascending wedge bearish pattern and a descending triangle, all of that confirmed together with the Elliott wave count of an A, B, C wave, the scenario that we're coming lower. As I said before, there is one scenario in which we could stop at the $1 level. From here, theoretically, the price could now move up without invalidating any bullish pattern in the chart, but it would mean we need to hold the dollar level. How realistic is that? I don't think very realistic. I still see here a MATIC price of in the range between 30 and 60 US dollars based here on the Fibonacci retracement levels. And let me just adjust this based on the, I need to start down here. So we start at 0 with the Fibs, would need to perfectly adjust this now and I can set it, but it doesn't matter. Between 30 pretty much and 60 cents, that's the 88.7% Fib level, and the 78.6. I do expect some support here. The $1 level, pretty much around $1.07, is the 61.8% Fibonacci level. So as well, that explains why we have in this region so much support, because this is the golden ratio, the most relevant Fibonacci retracement level of the overall move. However, as you know, that I've said many times before, I will not have a lot of trust in this chart, in this particular chart, if we don't make a lower low in the region between 30 and 60 cents. I would have a bit of a headache with that. As I said, there is a chance it finds support at $1, but it is not realistic in my opinion, given what I do expect for Bitcoin. So I always need to relate it a little bit to Bitcoin as well, which would be another drop after an initial move up that I do expect for Bitcoin, but watch my Bitcoin video for that. And also for most altcoins, I do expect another drop at the moment. However, the dollar level is one opportunity where the price could turn around and that we might have bottomed out, but I personally don't believe it. Also, in line with the Elliott wave count, where the primary scenario that I have on the chart here is this ABC, this larger wave, which is basically now the Bitcoin count as well, A, B, C, where in the C wave, you ideally want to get below the low of that wave A, which was pretty much here that $1 level back in July. So there is a bit of a chance, and I mentioned that in a few videos before, that this here was that all of this here was a wave 1, this here was a wave 2, this here is another wave 1, this would be another wave 2, which is rather the bullish wave count, where here in this wave 1 we have a diagonal, so we can construct a 5-wave move into this, where in the end we would have a B, C, so target for the C wave is normally the 1.618 extension of the wave A. Let's just do that. Fib extension, and that is possible. That is a possible scenario, but so again, we would have, even if I move it all the way up a little bit, but we need to go back to the start. It would take us here to 120. That was the target already reached. Even did overshoot it a little bit, but then in this scenario where this is the wave A, this the B, this the C, we could find support at the dollar level, from here start to move up, but I don't see how it adds up to other cryptos. So the fact that MATIC did hold really well made me think about that scenario, but now that we have dropped that much as well, and we have actually already come down to that $1 level, which without much surprise is holding, because we are oversold on the daily chart. I think I said that in the previous video already, that we were here at a very, very low level. So we can expect some support at the $1 level, maybe even a counter reaction, a correction to the upside. That is exactly what we see now. How sustainable that is, the market now needs to show. I wouldn't be surprised if we move up now again to 130, maybe even retest it from below and would then have another drop. That is how I see it at the moment. We have a bit of a correction here to the upside now before we drop further. That is what I currently, without seeing how the price is now going to behave in the future, what I currently have to expect. As long as we are in this downtrend, we have a descending trend line here as well. So I would want that broken as well. And to get really more confident and comfortable with a potential uptrend and reversal back to the upside, we would need to move above 130 at least, better 145. And then we can talk about potential price increases. But obviously we've now just dropped to the level that we expected. But I would even expect lower prices, at least how it currently looks like in the chart. I'll definitely make you aware if anything changes. Looking at the indicators on the daily, still heading further down. RSI was oversold, so we can expect a little bit of a move up now because it just is oversold on various time frames. You can already see though that the negative momentum on the 8-hour chart is reducing, on the 4-hour as well, and we might even get a bullish crossover here. Now that might then translate over to the 12-hour chart. We already see it, and then also it might transfer over to the daily, which already is flattening out. So we might see then here a bullish momentum come in on the daily MACD, which might help the price to move higher and will possibly even produce a bullish crossover. Because we have now dropped quite hard on this weekend. So it will be very interesting how Bitcoin is going to close the weekly candle. That will certainly determine the next few moves. And as I said in my Bitcoin video, short term, I do expect another move up for Bitcoin here shortly. There is still potential to further drop before we get that move up, but there will be a more significant move up, a more significant correction to the upside in the Bitcoin chart, and that will have an effect on all these altcoins that dropped massively now. That will have a positive impact also on the price because they have lost a lot and they are now all oversold, including Polygon MATIC. However, medium term would expect us to reach that 30 to 60 cent level. If anything changes and would invalidate that, I will of course let you know. And to not miss that, please subscribe to the channel and maybe even consider the channel membership if you really like the content. But anyway, hopefully you liked the update about Polygon MATIC. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And again, if you really like the content, check out the channel membership to get access to the Telegram live chat groups, the Discord server, and a weekly live stream. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. You can find the links for that in the description, and make sure you don't follow a scammer because there are a few scam accounts on Instagram and Twitter. So please only use the official social media links in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.